Okay, let's wrap it up. This is the final video in the series of induction videos for students working on a unit using the original assessment method. We've covered all the different assessment tool types that you'll work through here. There's just a couple of final things I wanted to do to wrap up. At this point, I haven't actually shown you how you would upload an answer to an activity. So what I need to do is I will have used Word or some similar word processing program to create my response to this activity. I will have saved it in a location that I know where I've saved it, and then I need to use the website in the following fashion to upload that. So upload your answer for an assessment. I click the Browse button. I wait a moment for that. Now I of course then need to know, well, where have I saved this information? I can't tell you where you've saved yours, but I know that I've just saved mine in a location called Documents. Now this is quite important. I haven't just saved a document and given it some generic name. I've been very specific, and you need to be very specific with when you're saving your work. So I've included my name, I've included the unit code, I've included the section, and I've included the activity. Now you might be wondering, well, how on earth would you know all of that? We'll cover that in a second, but let's just complete this. So that's the document, and we get a little message here saying the upload process for file blah 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 has completed. You may now continue to work as normal while the document is processed. It will be available shortly. So I'll actually be able to see that as a link in the not too distant future. So how did I know to put all that information in there? So I'm going to open up my File Explorer and go to Documents, and I'm actually going to open that document up. And I'll just put in some default information here. So when I open it up, I've got my answer, but at the top of my answer, I've also got the same information: my name, the code, the section, the activity. That might sound like a lot of work, but it's actually not, and I'll show you why. When I'm answering the question, all that information is right in front of me. So there is the code here for the unit, BSB CUS 501C. There is the section. There is the activity. Simple as that. I didn't have to hunt around for it. It's right there in front of me. If you don't include that information in your assessment, I've instructed the trainers just to return it to you until you do return it. It's a simple protocol that we've set up, and you'll find very similar protocols when you're working in business as well. So like it or lump it, but you've got to do it. So it's a very simple thing for you to do, and it will help your instructor immensely, because your instructor has dozens and dozens of students that they work with, and we archive all this information as well, so that the better information that we have about it in the first instance, the happier things will be. Now what I wanted to do is just show you one last thing here. Is I'm going to go back to my dashboard now, and this is the unit I've been working on. I can see there's a little bit of progress there. Hooray. Now at this point, even though you save questions and submit things and so on, that doesn't officially submit it to the trainer for the trainer to respond to. So what you should do is, recommendation, especially when you're first starting out, is that you should go ahead and perhaps answer one or two activities, maybe just one, especially if it's a big question like that. And once you've done that one, go to your dashboard, hit submit. I hereby declare this is my work, and yep, don't fall into the trap of using other people's work. Yes, I agree, confirm, and done. So now what actually happens there, I can see that, okay, I can't submit, I can only view it. When I go back into this unit now and go to activities, I'm locked out. I can't do any more submissions until my instructor gets back to me. Now that is not to say that I can't do any work. I clearly can. I would just type my answers on a document, and when the submission is returned to me, I can then copy my answers from my other document and upload them here. So when you do submit, you will be locked out, but that does not mean stop your work. You can continue to do your work, write your answers in a separate document, and then when the trainer gets back to you with the submission, all of this will be opened up again, and you can do some more resubmissions. So that's the final thing that I wanted to show you. Thanks for your time on that, and good fortunes.